And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Alabama's offense will go on the attack first. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, Nate.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. Let's see if they can get it done.
Release by the QB. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, with just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wide out. Complete to the right. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
With the catch, it's Parrish. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jaguars are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield is Parrish. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in not too distant future. This guy.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he had plenty of ground and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And with that, they bring the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches, because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. That is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Power football with the run. For the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this game. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Throws for the end zone. Ronnie had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
Michigan 7, South Alabama 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Grab behind the line, it's Parrish. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Penalty gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I've been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on the third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable. They've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Running play action. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Feels the button, looking for daylight. He's brought down on a really solid effort. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want your defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road,
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver.
He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee in this drive and start at the 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They might
care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Smithers into space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Let's go.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
And the Conference team able to wrestle it down. Guys, here come those maize and gold wing helmets on offense. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. Making great decisions. That's what all the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted this. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass throw a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Catch in the middle, it's Bright. Knocked down to 10.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines are on the move. To the air, it's Underwood. Here's a hit. They get a rush, and it goes off the sack.
Good offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go back. So you've got to be able to get rid of the football that's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
Quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the ball's out there after him. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. Get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to break it out. Great job on the defense. Get the sack, get the fumble.
The option one. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Jaguars want to move quickly.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunky yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Now on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Marcy Smith, Rashawn Gary, guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
He takes it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. drive to throw. It's Underwood. Here comes the heat. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella leads. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Now adjusting. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left, well to the end zone here. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the field and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverine. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this three-game showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the outlet. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Jaguars can really attack on this second and short. Off-play action. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Jaguars want to break the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go. He goes at the 39. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarter...
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure on the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Parrish. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Quarterback behind that pressure is knocked down at the 42. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. With that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive, maybe some softer boxes for it.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
Yeah, and I just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. That time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Really nice awareness that time, getting out of bounds and saving 6 seconds on the clock. You're in field goal range here, so you've got maybe time for one more quick completion, get out of bounds, or if you're not going to kick the field goal, you've got time for one more shot into the end zone.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
On the double.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
42, Spider. 4-2.
Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down. the sticks for a first down.
And that's good.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Base 27, jump.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's good. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wolverines are on the move.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Good enough.
And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Came through like a shot, knocked him down for a loss of 5. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. On the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They scored a
and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan. Follow the block. The offensive line will take it to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It took a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and he can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
3rd and short for the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Grab in the backfield. It's the ball is down at the 14 after that grab. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the board with 1st and 10. On the backfield, it's Graham. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And it slips just inside that right upright. Let's not say they couldn't do that field goal. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingers. Set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Michigan offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get the ball back and knock it down back in the 16. Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's complete to the left. Bounced off his feet.
And these in-breaking routes are so hard for the slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to go to the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you can do.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably really well. Actually, you probably set yourself out to take the shot at the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. And the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from it. The Jaguars are facing third and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback determines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 29 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number. And here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But it's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Never leaves him down. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jumps.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Bring him the heat. Can't find this man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. Finds a seam. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They settled for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
And listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution. Get 6 points.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out of the victory.
Everybody on offense here should be really good about their performance there, too. They had a really good game plan coming to this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop him.
There we go. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
First and goal.
And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And just an outstanding return. Takes him back to the 7-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it